We're going to start a book today, and it's called the Yeti, who's like the Abominable Snowman, kind of like Bigfoot here, and the Jolly Lama. Not the Dalai Lama, but the Dalai Lama. So we'll read that in a little bit, but first we're going to get warmed up, okay? So we're going to come on our seats, and we're going to do rainbow breath today. So we'll sit up nice and tall, and we'll start with one hand, doesn't matter which one. We're going to dip it way over here into our paint, as far away as we can get. We're going to do red paint first, okay? And then once we pick it up, we're going to sweep the big color of red with our inhale up and our exhale all the way down to the other side. Now, with your other hand, let's put it in orange paint and lift up nice and tall here and all the way over on your exhale with your orange paint. We're going to do that for all the colors. So who knows what comes next?
Yellow.
Yellow, very good. All the way over with our yellow and make a big sweep. And then what will come?
Green.
Yep, green, all the way up with your inhale, exhale, all the way over with your green paint. And then breathe in, breathe out. This is our blue. And last one is what?
Purple.
Purple.
I'm going to put a little pink in there too.
Nice. That's our stretching rainbow breath. Then we'll have both hands up. And we're going to come over to one side and reach over our head. Inhale, come up nice and easy. And over to the other side. We'll come back to center. And that's our rainbow breath. Now we're going to do washing machine breath. So we're going to put our hands on our hips. And when we twist to the right, we're going to breathe in. And when we twist to the left, we're going to blow it out. We'll breathe in to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left, inhale to the right, exhale left, one more time in, and one more time out. Good job. That's our washing machine breath going back and forth. Let's do some sun salutations. So you know when we do sun salutations, we're basically saying hello to the day, hello to the morning, or wherever we are, whatever time of day it is. So we'll come standing up onto our feet. I'll adjust a little bit so you guys can see me. And we'll start standing really tall, lifting up. I reach to the sun, so reach up nice and tall. And then I bow to the ground. So we bring our hands all the way down and we forward fold. Nice. Let's reach to the sun again, lifting up nice and tall, all the way up to the sky. So hello to the sun. And exhale, bring it all the way down, touching the ground.
Touch.
One more time, lift up, I reach to the sun, and I bow to the ground. And we're going to take big steps forward with our hands, like on the ground, and we're going to come into a high plank. So I'm going to move my camera a little bit so I can see you guys. Good job. You guys know what you're doing. And we're in our high plank. We're going to hold like a strong log here for a minute. Like a really strong piece of wood or a tree, and then we'll bend our elbows really slow, and we'll lower down all the way to the ground. And bring your hands down. I hiss like a snake. Let me hear you hiss like a snake. Good job. And then lower down again. And breathe up again. Hiss like a snake again. Good job. And lower down. And then stretch like a dog. So put your feet on the ground, lift up your hips, and come into your downward dog.
You want to do downward dog? I mean, you can do it.
You guys know this one, right? You can bark like a dog if you like. And then you can take your dog for a little walk. So let's take our dog for a little walk. And then let's pretend he sees a cat. So what's cat pose look like? Yes. So your doggy sees the cat, and he's going to run after it. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. You're almost there. Good job. And then, let's see, just like a dog. Hop over your leg here and squat like a frog. Come into your little froggy squat. Good job. Let's do 3 froggy jumps today, okay, with ribbit. So we'll lift up for 1, ribbit. 2, ribbit. 3, ribbit. Good job. And then we'll come all the way up to standing again. And that's our sun salutation number 1. Let's do another one. I reach the sun. I reach the ground. I take big steps into plank pose. And I lower down onto my belly. Nice. I hiss like a snake. Good job. I stretch like a dog. Hop over the lake. And squat like a frog. Nice. Let's lift up nice and slow. And to the sun I say, thanks for another beautiful day. Nice work, girls. So this time we're going to stand up nice and tall, reach to the sun. Then we'll bring our hands into our heart. And we're going to lift up one leg. So this is stork pose. We can have our arms out. This is a balance, kind of like tree pose, right? But a little bit different. And then we're going to push our leg back and come into airplane pose. So push, push, push with that front leg and bring your arms out like airplane wings. And then see if you can bank a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. Oh, you guys are awesome. And then we'll bring our feet back down and we'll roll back up to the sky, back to the sun, hands into the heart, and lift your other leg in your stork pose. Holding, holding. So we focus on one thing that's not moving, and that kind of helps us keep our balance. And now we push into airplane, so push way, way, way back. Arms come out, push through your heel, and bank over to one side a little, over to the other side a little. Wobbling is good, shaking is fine. And come back up. Those feet on the ground. So you guys have really good balance today. Good job. Awesome job. Let's work on some warriors. Let's bring one foot to the front of our mat and one foot to the back of our mat. Arms come way out. And into that front knee. Way, 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 way down. Nice, you guys. Beautiful. So here we say, I am a warrior. I am powerful. I am strong. And I am peaceful. We do our reverse warrior here, so we slide to the back. Nice. Good job. Come back to your warrior. Now we're just going to change direction, so our back foot becomes our front foot. We come back into our warrior nice and tall. Reach out to the edges of the room. I am a warrior. I am powerful. I am strong. And I am peaceful. Nice. Come on back to center, nice and easy. And bring our hands down. Good job. Let's stay in our wide-legged stance here with our legs nice and wide. And we're going to come forward all the way down to a forward fold. This stretches the inside of my legs. I can sway from one side to the other and feel that stretch kind of move. So I go over one leg and then the other. And then I'm going to place my hands on the ground. I know you can't see, but you can listen. Heel toe your feet back together a little bit closer. And then we'll come down into our goddess squat. So our legs are nice and wide. Let me show you. Wide out to the edges of your mat. And we're going to sit ourselves down. My knees are right over my toes. And my shoulders are straight up. And the hand position for this is like this, like, I don't know. And we go right from goddess, very strong pose, into star pose. Reach, reach, reach. So your hands are coming out angles to the sides, way up like a shining star. Come on back down, in the elbows, squat down, into goddess. Press back up into star, shining star. One more time into your goddess pose. And one more time into your star. Now, what else is in the sky? Maybe a moon. So let's come into a little half moon or crescent moon. Have you seen the moon lately? It's very big and beautiful. Inhale, come on back up. We're going to do a crescent. Going to the other side. Nice. And then back up to the sky again. And one more forward fold all the way down. And this time I want you to pretend you're a ragdoll. So you're so loose. You have no muscles, no bones. You're just hanging like a limp little stuffy. A nice deep breath in here, and on your exhale, pull a little bit closer to the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull a little bit more. Nice. Let your arms relax. Let's walk our hands forward, and we'll come down into a seat. And we're going to start our new story today. The Yeti and the Jolly Lama. So this is a book by Lama Surya Das. It's his name. It says, first I want to show you a really cool picture. This is a picture. Do you recognize what these are? These are peace flags or prayer flags that they hang in the mountains of Tibet and probably other places as well. And it's kind of like you would leave a note for someone, like good luck on your journey, safe trip, things like that. So, gather round, children, and hear a tale from far off Tibet, the fabled lands of snow. Surely you've heard of it, the mountain home of the legendary Yeti, the Abominable Snowman. So here's a picture. It sort of does look like Tibet. The mountains in the back are very high. They're the Himalayas. It means the snow mountain. And then little villages here and there with people who are working the fields usually. So they call him the Abominable Snowman. And they show a picture of Frosty. He says, oh, no, not that snowman. He's the snowman that we're used to. But this is different. This is like a creature that no one has actually really seen close up. Abominable kind, savage giant foot, spirit of the glaciers, the terror of everyone that is, except the kind old Lama who lived all alone in a cave at the very roof of the world. Here's the scary Yeti chasing all the villagers. The one person who's not afraid is the Lama, but it's not this kind of llama. It's a different kind of llama. This is a jolly llama, a kindly old hermit who spent his days sitting quietly in meditation. Each day, as the golden sun crossed the sky, he thought marvelous kind thoughts, wishing peace and happiness for the world and all of its creatures. Wishing harm to no one, he feared no harm. So here he is sitting outside his little cave, happily meditating, and you see his little prayer flags on the entrance to his cave. That's wishing everyone well. And he thought good, kind thoughts about everyone. One bright morning, the good Lama finished his meditations and put on his handmade boots and hiked down to the nearby village for the midsummer festival. Instead of cheerful music and tables heavy with food, he found only tightly locked doors and windows, and the village empty of people. That's not what he expected. He thought it was going to be a festival, a party. And he got there and there was nobody there. They all locked their doors. They must have been afraid of something. What do you think they might have been afraid of?
Yeti?
I think so. He knocked at the first cottage door and it opened a tiny crack. "Oh, most honored Lama," said the villager, "how auspicious that you have come." Auspicious is a really strange word, isn't it? We don't use that much here. Auspicious means very, very special and almost supernatural. It's so special, like how auspicious that you're here on this particular day. The terrible Yeti has torn up our fields and eaten our poor goats and yaks. We're afraid that if we come out, he'll gobble us up too. Never fear, said the llama, who never did. Yeti has a good meal in his belly now. He won't bother you for at least a few days, I'm sure. It's safe to celebrate. Don't hesitate. So he's telling the family, it's okay, come on out and have your party. Oh, and even though they still feared the Yeti might return, all the villagers trusted Lama, and they danced and sang and feasted for 3 days and 3 nights. And when all the revelry had ended, that means all the fun and activity, they filled the llama's pack with food. Dried yak cheese, toasted barley flour, butter, and black tea, and wished him safe travels back to his mountain cave. So here are a lot of the villagers having fun. And there's also a couple of them dressed up like really interesting animals. The Tibetan people have some very interesting animal dances and celebrations and rituals that they go through. So they had a great time at the party. Now, I'm going to wait and I'm going to finish this book next time. We're going to pretend to be in our little Tibetan village, okay, having a little party. So first, there's quite a few animals in Tibet that we don't have here, and one of them is a yak. So a yak is like kind of like a buffalo. Okay, so what do you think a buffalo pose might look like? He would probably be on all fours, right? So let's be our best buffalo that we can be. And then he also does have little horns like our buffalo do, or like a bull does. And he actually, well, not he, they actually give milk. So they make pink milk. You believe that? It's true. And they drink it, they're really big. And they move like really slow. So let's move like a yak a little bit, really slow and exaggerated, like slow motion. One hand down, one leg up, other one hand down, one leg up, other one. Nice and easy. And I don't know if they make any noise. I don't think they do. But they're pretty quiet. And then the other animals, well, not the other animals, the other things that they eat, so they eat yak cheese, like goat cheese, and they eat barley flour, and they gave him butter. The butter comes from the yaks as well, and the butter is super rich and delicious. And black tea, which they drink all the time, all day long, they drink their tea, okay? So they packed them with all those good things. And then they had a big festival where they played and danced and did all sorts of fun things. So for our little festival, we're going to play a quick game of Yogi Says. You guys know how to do this because you know Simon Says. I'm going to say Yogi Says a pose. And if I say Yogi Says, you do it. And if I just say do this, then you're not supposed to do it. Okay? Let's give that a try. Everybody stand up for a minute. Put my glasses on so I can see you. Okay. Okay. Yogi says, put your hands up over your head. Put your hands down. Good job. Yogi didn't say. Yogi says, bring one hand down and peel your banana. Yogi says, both hands up. Peel your banana to the other side. Yogi didn't say. Come on back to center. Now Yogi says, peel your banana to the other side. Good. Yogi says, bring your hands on your hips. Yogi says, lift up one leg. Now put it down. Yogi didn't say. Yogi says, lift up your other leg. Yogi says, put it down. Yogi says, come into tree pose. So one leg up, standing nice and tall. Yogi says, reach your branches out to the earth and blow in the wind, Yogi says. Nice. Yogi says, other side, tree. Yogi says, blow in the wind. and stop. Yogi didn't say stop. Good job. Yogi says hands into your heart. Yogi says chair pose. Come sit in your imaginary chair. Yogi says arms up over your head. Yogi says roll onto your toes. Woo. Wow. Yogi says feet down. Yogi says back into your chair. Sit in your chair, your little kindergarten chair. Good job. Yogi says stand up nice and tall. Yogi says hand into your heart. Yogi says bow to your sister. Good job. Yogi says come have a seat. Okay, so we're going to do a little breathing buddy Savasana today. You guys know what Savasana is, right? It's our quiet time, our rest time. Go ahead and grab your stuffy. And we're going to pay attention with our stuffies today to how our breath really gets nice deep and down inside of our bodies. This is a way that we calm ourselves when we need to and when we just want to relax. So sometimes we have trouble sleeping. And this is kind of a good trick to do while you're sleeping too, while you're trying to get to sleep. So I'm going to have you lie down. And your back is best because it gives your breathing buddy a spot to lie on. Hello. And I just want you to notice the weight of that little breathing buddy on your belly. Now, when you breathe in and you fill your body as deep as you can and your belly rises up, your breathing buddy lifts up. You can see him lift up a little. And then when you exhale or let the air out, he drops down a little bit. This is our full breath. This is the way we were meant to breathe when we're relaxed. So we breathe in nice and deep, lifting our belly up to the sky, lifting our breathing buddy up to the sky, and then rolling him down, nice and easy, down to the ground. Nice, I can hear you breathe. Inhale through your mouth. Give your breathing buddy a lift up to the sky. And exhale through your mouth. I meant in through your nose. So breathe in again, this time through your nose. And exhale soft through your mouth. One more time. This time you can breathe any way you want. You don't have to do it through your nose, through your mouth. Just a soft, gentle breath in and out. And I think your breathing buddy really likes this. They're always so still when we do this. They're not moving around, they're not wiggling, they're not restless. They just seem very relaxed. And this is a good way to remember your breath. Come back to our breath whenever we need it. So let's do 3 more nice little breaths to ourselves. And if you finish before or after me, that's okay. This is 1 for me. And 2. And 3. And then we'll give ourselves a little stretch to bring your arms overhead nice and wide. Feet, drag your feet all the way along the floor away from you. Stretch as tall as you can get. And then we'll hold our breathing buddy and we'll roll ourselves up to a comfortable seat. And here's where our breathing buddy usually likes to sit with us on our lap. And we'll do our song for, if you guys know it already, or if not, we'll learn it, okay? This is My Little Light. And it's about this, it's about what we say at the end of class is namaste, and it means that my little light in here, so special and beautiful, sees and connects to your little light. So it kind of means all the things we disagree about throughout the day, it doesn't matter. When you come right down to it, our little lights are connected and in communication with each other. So it goes like this. My little light goes to your little light, your little light, your little light. My little light goes to your little light. Namaste. Awesome job, you guys. You did great. Have you done that song before?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why you knew it so well. All right, well, my breathing buddy says goodbye to your breathing buddies. And I hope you have a really good day at school, and we will, and a really good weekend too. So